Hello and a very warm welcome back to episode 19 of The Valley the Old Farm with me, Wasteland Gaming. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to The Valley the Old Farm and the Vintage Farming series. We've got, well, let's say we've had a bit of a break from this series. I have been very busy with farm renovations, house renovations, so Farming Simulator has took a little bit of a nosedive of late. Hopefully though, we should be back on it. I have managed to get our bathroom has been redone by a builder, and our bedroom over the last 2 weeks has been in pieces, and I've rebuilt all that, so we're back into that room and everything is starting to settle down a bit. So finally got a little time to start recording. Now I also have a new headset, so if my voice sounds a little bit different, I apologise if it's not what you're used to, but hopefully the quality of the recording will be a little bit better. But obviously for a couple of episodes, just getting the sound levels right and everything else will take a little bit of getting used to. But just to catch you up on things then, so at the end of the last episode we got this grass cut and rowed, and started doing the silage bales over on this field over here. Those are all now made and wrapped. I've got our Jeep down here, and I've got a bale trailer down here to do to pick all them up. So they're there ready to go. Now over here I've started baling up the alfalfa bales. As you might see already though, we have a different baler, and the reason being the other New Holland baler that we had, the older one, did not take alfalfa, so I tried to pick up the alfalfa with it, but it didn't work, so we sold it, and we've bought this one instead, the BR6090 New Holland baler instead. It was 30,000, so we've done that. Now the other things I've done off screen, there were a couple of contracts. So we had a ploughing contract, and we had, we had 2 ploughing contracts, so that's the reason our money has gone up a little bit since the last episode. So those have been done, completed, and all we're doing now is just picking up the rest of this alfalfa. I'm going to put some straight into the sheep barn. Look at that, that's nice, we've got another bale there. I'm going to put some of this into the sheep barn, and then the rest of it are going to go into that barn just in front of us over there, because yeah, there's no point storing them anywhere else. We're not going to hit our bale limit anytime soon, so yeah, we may as well just stack them in there, old school style. Say old school. It's been it's not been too long since we've had bale storage on a console, so but yeah, I'm going to put them in this into this barn here. So we'll put this baler away. Harvester's out of here just now, because we have a harvesting contract. So the harvesting contract is there's a harvesting contract for, what is it? Let's have a quick look. Harvest contract for barley over on field 72, which is actually right next to our fields of barley, and our field of barley is ready to harvest as well, so we're going to get them done this episode, and get that all done. There we go. So yeah, that'll be quite handy. And then the other thing I want to do is obviously collect up the silage bales. We need to feed the chickens as well. The chickens are definitely in need of a bit of food, so we might probably use whatever crop we have left over from our contract to feed the chickens, and then they can have that. So let's get that on there, and get that on there. So I'm going to use the bale fork here, the hay fork, because it kind of makes sense for the alfalfa, but I'm going to use it for the silage bales as well. I know, not totally realistic, but we can use a bit of that silage tape to tape up the bales once we pierced it with the forks here. I bought some yesterday, it's all good. So let's get this in here. And that should be fine. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's used a little bit of that bale. We've got a nice amount of wool producing now, so that's quite handy. So that's all good. So I think what I'll do is we'll go and park this over in the field here, and we'll do a little bit of bale collecting later on. And that should keep us right for the sheep and for the cows. So we've got plenty of hay bales, we've got plenty of silage bales now. All that we need to get really is some straw, and we should get that off our barley field. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to leg it across these fields. And yeah, we'll see you down at the contracting field first. Over there we have the harvester and header, and we've also got the truck and large grain trailer, plus we also have our little grain trailer with the Z-Tour as well. So the plan is to get all the grain off the field before we put it to the sell points, and that way hopefully we should maximise the amount we get off those fields from the contract. Okay, down at the fields then, we've got our 2 fields to harvest. So this one is the contracting field, owned by Renaudin, Godfrey Renaudin, and then this one here is our one. So that one's ready to go. Both really good yields on them, 98%, so not too shabby. So yeah, I've got the Fiat truck down here with trailer, and I've got our lovely New Holland TC59. So we're going to get this all set up, getting this first, and get it started up, and then we'll get this around to here, and then yeah, I think we will start with the contracting field. Got cotton growing in that field again. Right. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we'll just wait for this this car to come up the road. Oh, there's another one coming. Wait for a gap and then there's a load of traffic, isn't there? Every time. There we go. Right. So let's get this down, get this on, and away we go. So I'm going to spread on this this field, but then I will obviously swath in the next one. I could be cheeky and load up the straw off this field, but it would mean using a non-vintage piece of equipment, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, the grain itself on here will be good enough, I think. That will definitely be the thing to do. So I was going to purchase these fields, but I might purchase that one below. We'll see. Depends how much money I've got at the end of all this. But yeah, this will definitely help. The contract's not worth much, about 1800 quid, but the grain itself off it will help feed the chickens, which is why I'm doing it more than anything. Plus it's a harvesting contract. I don't often get them, so quite nice to do. But yeah, 7 o'clock in the evening, the barley will have dried off nicely during the day. It's been a nice sunny warm day today, so should be all good. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a full headland. Might struggle to get up this hill a bit. but this is the only time we'll have to do this uphill slog, because this is a massive end to this field, which is good. We're already 20% through the contract as well. So it's not a really big field, this. Shouldn't take us too long at all. Yep, so as I was saying earlier, it has been a massive slog, all the renovations in our house, but I think we're finally seeing the back of it, which is good. It took a very long time to get it all done. The bathroom mainly. It was so all in all, it's been about, well, when did it start? Yeah, it's been just over 5-6. It's almost 6 weeks. It seems to have taken. It's taken a very long time. Obviously, I've had a few episodes come out in between, but those were kind of pre-recorded before it all started. So yeah, it's been a pretty full-on process. Quite stressful. A lot of other stuff going on in our lives as well. Hence the lack of content lately. So again, I apologise, but I don't apologise. Sometimes life just gets in the way, doesn't it? So we need to get through these things. But yeah, we're definitely. The house feels a lot nicer now. Me and my wife got a nice bedroom to sleep in now, and the bathroom no longer is damp and horrible and mouldy, and yeah, quality of life things, you know. I know this is first world problems, but yeah, it was not a pleasant bathroom to be in, and neither was the bedroom really. And now it's done, it's like quite a dramatic difference. So yeah, yeah. So I am glad it's all been done. But a few little bits and bobs to do here and there, but yeah, generally it's almost there. But the next thing on the agenda is. My daughter's looking to get to a dance school. She's a really keen dancer, and she's 15 just now, so she's looking at dance colleges and dance schools for next year. So yeah, we've got open days we've been going to and have booked as well, to go and see these, and they're all over the place. Some in England, some sort of south of Scotland, all that sort of stuff, so we're dotting about all over the place to see them as well. Whoa, crikey, totally lost track of that being full. Right, let's open that up, leave that there a second. So yeah, so that's been pretty busy as well, and then yeah, juggling my other two children as well, trying to sort their lives out, and yeah, but like I said, we're kind of getting back into more of a routine hopefully very soon. And that means yeah, hopefully more episodes for you guys as well. I know it's not the be all and end all, but I do miss recording as well. I enjoy doing these videos, and what I want to do is just yeah, just have a bit more of a balance in my life as well. So I think what I'll do, we'll get this emptied and we'll continue on round this field. I might put a couple of time lapses into this video, so we might do a little time lapse of this this harvest, and then yeah, what we'll then do is we might do a time lapse at the end of the bales as well. But yeah, hopefully we can get all this done nice and quick. final couple of rows of this field then, and we're pretty much there. Obviously got the lorry over there with some grain in it, and our Zeta tractors up there with the rest of it in it. So I think all that remains now is really to get the grain up to the sell point to finish the contract, and then we can see what we've got left after that. I've also brought the Deutz down with the baler. I've had a change of plan. I'm going to bale this straw up tonight rather than leave it till the morning, and then then we've got more bales to collect, so we can just collect them all at once. It kind of makes sense. So I might throw that into a little bit of an intro on the next episode actually. We'll just get them all collected up, and then we can see where we're at for the next episode. What I'd like to do is move the series on into more harvesting, I think. So we'll have a look. We might actually end up being into grapes and olives because they still need more fertiliser. So it might be a case that they get fertilised, and then we'll probably be getting close to oats and sunflowers after that. What I'll probably do off screen is just keep tending to the animals, getting them all ship shape, and then hopefully when you see us next we'll be good to go with the rest of it. So that is that all complete. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the harvester down here for now. I'll collect it in the morning. It can just stay down here, but we will obviously just empty it. And then, because the light is fading, so get that into there. So how much have we got in here? We've got almost 13,000 litres of grain in there just now, plus the 4, so so I think we should have a little bit of grain left over, which would be good. As I said, we'll top up the chickens, we'll top up the chickens, and we'll get the rest sold. I might top up our windmill as well. I did, can't remember I said it on the last episode, but I bought a load of grain to put into the grain mill to continue our production of flour for the bakery, so that's been doing its thing as well, so that's looking pretty good. We've got cake producing as well already, so we're definitely going to be doing well once we sell all that, which would be nice. Let's get this parked up out of the way, and like I said, we'll get the grain up to the contracting sell point, and we'll go and get that sorted, and then what we'll do is that's not on there properly, is it? Still doesn't look right, but it's not got its auto snapping feature on this one. Right, that can stay there for now. As I said, we'll come back to the baling, but for now we'll get this up to the sell point. Right, we'll go and get this sold. I'll top up the windmill, and then we'll see you back down at the farm, I think. Certainly is getting dark. So I'm in the Zeta. We've got 11,400 litres of barley in here. So in effect we have completed the contract. I've not accepted the money yet. What I did, I took the truck up, got the contract completed, which left us 2,800 litres of barley left, and that went straight into the the grain mill. That is now processing into flour, and the truck is on its way back with 20,000 litres of salt, because we're going to put salt into our little production building here and make some herbicide. And then what we'll do, we'll sell that, and that's going to give us a nice bit of income. So what I need to do is just get this trailer sorted. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Turn that off. Tip side right. Tip side, yeah, tip side right. So what I need to do is we need to get some of this grain in here. Try not to run any chickens over. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get this in here. We'll see. Might have to do this a different way. I tell you what, we'll do this a different way. I'm going to put this into the main chicken pasture out this way, and then the rest of it can go in. So we'll change that back to tip side left, and then the rest can go into the silo, and I'll use the bucket to feed the smaller chicken coop, because it's easier to get the grain in that way. So let's get this in here. Sure is dark. I suppose it is 10 to 9, to be fair. Mind out of the way, cow. Alright. Let's get some of that in there. Hopefully it's not going to take it all. There we go. So that's that topped up. I've got a good amount of eggs there as well. Shut that so the cows don't escape. There we go. Jump in here again. And then we'll take this down here. And we'll tip it into our silo. And then, yeah, what I'll do is I will then get a bucket on the skid steer, and we'll get that emptied into here. There we go. Nice. Perfect. So, we'll park this up. Leave that there. Park our tractor up, and like I said, little tractor needs fuel again. Let's refuel it while I remember. Otherwise it'll run out of fuel again, like we have done already. So get that filled up. There we go. Right, park that there. Engine off, lights off, and yeah, I'll go and see where this truck is. We'll go and I think we'll rest overnight. I'll put the grain into the other chicken coop in the morning, and yeah, we'll get the baling done, and yeah, I'll throw all that stuff into a bit of an intro on the next episode. But 20,000 litres of salt to go into our little production building. Right, finish the episode there I think. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. And if you want to share or comment, you are more than welcome to. And I'll get to any comments as soon as I possibly can. But in the meantime, from the Vintage Farming series and the Valley of the Old Farm, take care, and we will see you soon. All the best.